do a hike. So we're gonna head up to the sugar shack, take you guys for a walk with me up and in. You guys have been up here before. It's the end of Hunter Lane and Oliver Papoonge. The trail has had some snowmobiles on it, so the hike might not be too bad. I have my gaiters if I need them, in case the snow gets a little deep. But here we go. So I've got the head cam on. I got the cameras. See how this trail is. We've had a lot of snow, as you guys have seen in the other videos. A lot of snow this year. So trails are deep packed. Snow is really deep in fact. So just bring you guys along for a walk up to the sugar shack. I had a pack with me. Didn't bring a lot of stuff. Brought some water, some energy bars, the alcohol stove with me. What else? Extra socks, the gaiters, things like that. So I can have a coffee when I get up there. Can feel it already. Snow falling out of the tree. Look at that, our partridge up there. Got some here and here on the trail. All right, lots of rabbit tracks as well. Do a bit of climbing here for the first little bit. Then it levels off. And we gotta do a bit more climbing once we get close to Sugar Shack. So, safety wise with me, I have a couple knives. I have my inReach communicator with me. I do have a cell phone, whistle, fire starting gear, no tarp or anything with me, and of course people know where I'm going. There's a couple of buildings or sugar shacks in here. So there's a couple different paths to go to get there. This trail has some fresh snow. Lots of squirrel tracks. It's usually water running through here. In the springtime, lots of water through this section. So once again, snowmobile went that way, not this way. Some of the pictures in my video trailer, especially with the sleigh, hauling the sleigh in, is actually around this hill here. Have some gearing up to do for this summer. We have 2 canoe trips planned. One is in Wabakimi once again, but that one I believe is going to start July 1st, Canada Day, and we're going to, that's deer there, deerman through there, and we're going to take the Via Rail train from Armstrong to the Allen Water Bridge, and this time it's going to be daylight. Originally, I think it would have got us there around midnight to the bridge, but they changed the train schedule, so now it's 9 in the morning, which is cool because they'll give us a whole day, or time to find a place to hunker down for the first day, and we can still put a good day in. And then August, I think, is going to be woodland caribou up Red Lake. Just a look around, take a short breather. Lots of rabbit tracks too. So, where there is deer, where there's rabbits, lots of squirrel, you have fox, coyote, and wolves around, because of course they follow the food. Give you guys a look around up here. Alright, we're still going uphill. This trail hasn't had a snow machine on it for a few days, at least since the last snow a week ago. So at least it's packed. Probably could have brought the quad in on the trail. Problem is, you go off the trail, you're hooped. So lots of rabbit tracks and lots of squirrel tracks. Alright, let's carry on. Continue on. So yeah, it's time to do a bit of a training regimen, or get some kind of training regimen started for the canoe trips for sure. Get those underway. Lots of portages, rough trails in Wabakimi. There's not much work gets done in Wabakimi on the portages. Mind you, if the water is high and with all this snow, depending on whether you have a slow or a fast thaw, that will dictate how our portages will be. Because the last time we did the trail, the last time we did the canoe trip, water was high. So we were able to do a large number of the swifts, some of the smaller rapids, without having a portage through them. which was really, really cool. What else? Oh, the other thing is that the portages, as I said, are nowhere maintained in that park like they are in some of the other parks. So it looks like they've been into Thompson Lake. Oh, but nobody's been into here. So, with that being said, I did not bring my snowshoes. I left my snowshoes behind. The snow is up to my knees right now. I should have brought the snowshoes, I guess. What do I do? I guess I can put my gaiters on and attempt to hike in. I could do that. It's gonna be a bit of a slug in there though. I guess hindsight was I should have brought the snowshoes. And we'll just see how far we can get. I don't make it all the way in. Well, at least I'm out. The gaiters are on. Have a drink and head back in. Nice birch, maple in here, of course, because you make maple sugar, maple syrup. All right, guys, let's continue. See how far we can get. No, it's not too bad once you get in here, but we'll see. It is up to the top of the gaiters. I don't think I'm going to be able to go too far. Should have brought the snowshoes. Should have brought the snowshoes. Get in as far as we can without keeling over. Whew. Deep there, up to my waist. Most tracks. So yeah, the snow is up to the knees. Some places deeper. Nice balsam. Oh boy, yeah. I think I go as far as that tree stump there. And I'll clear the stump off. I think I'll boil up some water and have a coffee here because this is deep now. It's way too deep. Clear this off. That's thick, deep. table for the alcohol stove here. Look at how deep the snow is. So we're gonna have a little Folgers classic roast. That's what we're gonna have, instant coffee. And we've come to a boil. So we're gonna make ourselves some coffee. Gotta get rid of these handles on here. They're no good for nothing, that plastic. So we're gonna make ourselves a coffee, guys. Hopefully that doesn't slide off. And just enough. A little bit of pumpkin spice. So I'm gonna let that burn down, burn out. Not sure how long that alcohol's even been in here, so it might be bad or something gone wrong with it. Sitting too long. Coffee is stirred before it gets too cold. All right. Cheers. All right. So we're gonna hike back down now. We had our coffee. And we'll head back down the trail. Since we maybe one last peek here at the where I made the coffee. See how deep the snow is on the tree itself. So we'll try to follow our tracks back down. We didn't come up that far from the main trail, only because it's just way too deep. And head back down the main trail again. So once again, just an oversight. Should have brought snowshoes with me down the trail, because they are in the truck. Oh man. Even walking in your own trail is tough. Hey, look at this. Off the trail. Oh. Nice birch. Ooh. So the coffee was good. It was warm. I think it's probably -6. All right, head back. trying that. This is fun dragging a sleigh down if you've only got rope on it, some snowshoe hair, tracks. Yeah, it's fun pulling a sleigh down here if you only have a rope on it and you don't have proper pulls on it, or a pull. Likes to run into you, tries to race you down the hills. Yeah, it's been a highway here for probably deer, probably wolves chasing the deer through here. That's the squirrel tracks. Tons of squirrel tracks. That pile of snow on there. We've had a lot of snow, and of course we had some mild weather. November we had major rain and some very heavy snow, so a lot of the trails were impassable for the better part of the winter because of trees hanging down, just like archways, blocking a lot of the trails. Lots of damaged, busted trees. More rabbit trucks. And we're almost out, not too far to go now. Just more rabbit tracks. Snowshoe here. Been through here. Your feet want to speed up coming down the hill here. Rabbits like to hide under stuff like this. They'll make holes in and out of there, and that's where they'll hide from the animals. So here are fresh tracks. Lots of tracks here. So they've been in and out of all here. They'll hide in places like here, underneath, get away from the wolves, the fox, coyotes, whatever may be chasing them. So she's a rabbit highway here. Should be a perfect spot for a snare if you're going to snare rabbits. Like, look at this. That's a highway. The hare highway. It's a rabbit roadway. So we're almost at the road. Some of the sleds and supplies that the guys leave here for when they go up to the sugar shacks. The springtime when the maples start to run. Well, it's too bad we couldn't get up to the sugar shack, but nonetheless, we were out. So still a good hike.